everyone, it's Ethan from the Orlando Tourist, and I'm back at Universal for a normal park day. The last time we were here was the day before Halloween, and Halloween Horror Nights has ended 4 days ago now, because it is Thursday, November 4th. But we have a lot of construction updates to show you. We have a lot of stuff going around the park. Our first thing before we even enter is the bus loop over here. They are reworking it. They're taking it down. And they're gonna rebuild that for Epic Universe. They're gonna make a new bus loop path. And yes, my eye does look screwed up in my nose because I did have a injury in my skateboard earlier this week. So we will not be doing too many rides today. Just a couple of the easy ones, let it heal. We'll be back like next week and then we'll hit the coasters again. Because I do really want to ride everything, and everything's gonna be short. So we're also gonna get some merch, check out all the Christmas stuff going up. Just stay tuned, a lot to cover today. Before we even enter the parks, we're gonna head into the City Walk store. And it looks like all the Horror Night merchandise is gone. They've replaced it with Grinchmas merchandise and all the other types of Christmas merch. But mostly Grinchmas, Dr. Seuss Christmas. The Veloce Coaster over here. But yeah, all Christmas stuff. It's a very gloomy day out, so skies aren't any pretty colors. But we do have a lot of tents out here in City Walk. Probably food or bar tents. Maybe for like a New Year's celebration stuff, like snacks and drinks. We also have some Christmas merchandise at the other stands over here. But yeah, there's like 3 of these white tents over here, and that's definitely a new addition over here. Looks like there's a band making way through here to perform on the stage probably. Yeah, that was a whole group of percussion instruments. I'm not sure where they're heading, probably performing on the City Walk stage. Never seen that before, quite interesting to see. But right now we are coming up onto the arches and they are not decorated anymore. So it looks like all of the Halloween Horror Nights stuff is gone. The medallion's not there anymore under the archway. But plain arches for now. We should be getting some Christmas decorations here under the archway in the next week or so. Very sad to see though, no more Horror Nights here. It looks like they do not have any maps out here when you enter the park. It didn't take too long to enter today. The first thing we're gonna look for is some merchandise. It's discounted for Horror Nights in the studio store and some other locations as well. I do see that they have some street props left over from Horror Nights, so we'll cover what's left and what is gone already. There's Christmas merchandise everywhere once you walk in, but they do still have some Horror Nights stuff left over. They have some Beetlejuice lanyards here. They have a lot of them, but it looks like they are full price and not discounted. I don't see any Icons lanyards at the moment. Yeah, they don't have any over here. But this is before you even enter the store. This is $13 and up. And so we have just discounted Horror Nights merchandise back here. There's some stuff. Take a look at what we have left. So a lot of the stuff is 50% off. We got some pins, cups, magnets, the Frankenstein shirt, the Chucky, more Frankenstein, some glasses here. This shirt doesn't look like it's 50% off. More monsters. If we come over here, we have some scented candles, some candies, some Beetlejuice pins, Chucky shirt, Beetlejuice merchandise, shirts, more Beetlejuice. And then we have the wall decor, and we have the house shirts as well, in some good sizes. we'll check out the Scare Zone stuff here later. We're gonna go down Hollywood first. And not everything was on sale in the Horror Night stuff that was being sold. The shirt that I bought was. I bought the HHN30 house shirt, which was on sale, 50% off, and you can use your pass holder discount. Now, the Beetlejuice pins are not on sale, the lanyard isn't. There's a few other items there that aren't on sale. If you bring everything to the register, a team member can tell you what's on sale or not. It looks like over in Hollywood, all of the Halloween Horror Night decorations are not here anymore. We have Christmas decorations, which were put up this morning, actually. A lot of Christmas decor here. As you can see, there's a lot of decor here. A lot of decor here. And no Horror Night stuff to be seen anywhere. Looks like we have a different variety of Horror Nights merchandise in here. Some stuff that the other store didn't have. We're gonna see what is discounted over here for Horror Nights. Some of this is the same. Posters are 50%. Pins are 50%. A few different shirts. This one is 50% off. Texas Chainsaw shirts in here. Some more candles. It's mostly just the Chucky and Puppet Theater candle. They had the Frankenstein one too. 50% off for keychains as well. And the pins are all full price. Looks like the lanyard things are full price. And house shirts they have in here as well. This store does have a better selection of items to purchase. Looks like the Scarecrow stocks are 50% off, and they have some Halloween Horror Night masks on display. So it looks like the icon pins, the 4-pack that was in there, is 50% off. The Jack wall piece there is also 50% off. You just have to bring stuff to the register and they'll tell you what's discounted and what's not. We did get the pins, and now we're gonna get our monthly pass holder pin and magnet in the pass holder lounge. They still have a lot of the pass holder Horror Night shirts. And it looks like they have the lanyard pouches, which I don't think are on sale. These are on sale though, the patches and the pass holder poster. And they do have the Puppet Theater candles, as well as the Beetlejuice lanyards over there, and right over here. We did get our Christmas magnet already. It did come out just yesterday. And you will be able to pick it up through the season of Christmas. It's free for all pass holders. We also just picked up our pass holder pin for the month of November, and it's the Twister attraction. And on the back, it says this. And there's also a second pass holder pin we could pick up at the Mummy. We'll show you what that is as well. It looks like the Mel's Drive-In also has wreaths around it, around each pole. We're gonna head in the prop shop though and see if there's any Horror Nights props for sale this year. Looks like right now there's a lot of Christmas decor in here. There's a little bit of Horror Nights stuff in here right now. Nothing new from this year. It looks like a couple scarecrows from the Scarecrow stock last year. The Mardi Gras posters. There's some cool horror posters on the wall. It's really neat. There's not much new going on in here. See anything else. But what I did notice is new is over here. Looks like right where the parades go in and out, because we do have a parade right now, but they have these Truss Structures, and that's going to be for the Christmas parade. And I believe these have gone up this morning. I have not seen anyone talk about this yet. Like I said, we got some wreaths over here on Mel's. And once the parade passes, we'll show you what's new over here. And there you go, you can see the Truss Structures here. That will be used for the parade. It looks like we have an addition of some Christmas type trees over here. I don't remember these here during Horror Nights, so I believe that's new. They have a little planter here with one. And also we have another Truss Structure down here, which should be used for Christmas stuff unless it's a leftover of a Horror Nights sign. In addition to that, the only thing that's left in the Terror Queen zone is this giant lighting rig, in addition to the Terror Queen stage. It's sad to see it go, but it's one of the last things that's left. I'm assuming this should be gone sometime this week. And also some of the other green truss structures are still standing in the zone. It looks super dead in this area right now with no signage or food tents or anything. And if I'm correct, I believe there is an animal actor show going on right now. So you know what that means. We're gonna go check on the puppet theater facade and see how that's coming along with the deconstruction. So we are now over here. Let's check on puppet theater. So it looks like puppet theater is still standing right now. They are working on gutting the house.
Right there for her to focus on.
But it's right there for us to
Kelly's
see.
only going to be listening to my verbal cues. Good work.
And this is 4 days after the event, so they're just taking stuff out of the house right now, then it'll be gone. And we are in the animal actors right now, so this is in guest view in the park. But yep, it's still over there, as we can see. So as you can see, it looks like some of the houses are still standing backstage, and they haven't fully deconstructed them. From what I'm hearing, they're gutting them right now, so they're taking the stuff out from the inside of the house, and we won't be able to see that, but we still got to see the facade still there. We're gonna go check on a few other spots too, before we keep looking at all the Christmas stuff and Horror Nights merch. Looks like more trees were put up over here to block my special view behind Simpsons, but we could still see a little bit of stuff if we take a close look. We have the Terror Queen prop piece down there. We also have Little Boo still standing with the Wicked Growth facade. Obviously you could tell that the puppet still stands. I'm not even going to go look at the facade because we already saw it at Animal Actors. But, yep, some stuff is still here. Some views will be harder to get next year during Horror Nights. And all those views are in the park. That's right by Simpsons. So you can see it yourself when at the parks. You can even see it when in the Simpsons queue. We're about to ride Men in Black, and then we'll go back to covering the news. Hopefully the single rider line's pretty short, we'll see. So just got off Men in Black, rode it 3 times, didn't max out, but we were very close. I do have a guide on how to max out, but I can see the Scary Ohio facade from here. It's not fully deconstructed. You can see the people over there. It's still there. Yeah, you can see them down there. Facade's still up, not fully disappeared yet. So this brings me to my first piece of news of attraction closures. There are a few attractions that are closing and one that's already closed at the moment, and that would be Fear Factor. As we take a look, Fear Factor is already closed, and they're gonna be taking down the stage like in the next few weeks. The rumor is that it will be replaced by a VR ride, which is gonna be a Harry Potter flying broomsticks attraction. So that's gonna be really neat. We did just have Nightmare Fuel for Halloween Horror Nights take place in this theater, and it was an amazing show. I'm glad I got to see it. But you can check that out in my videos during Halloween Horror Nights. But also, yeah, I mean, Fear Factor is gone. It's officially closed. It looks like Diagon Alley has started to do the Christmas preparations. They have all decorations up in London. And then in Diagon Alley itself, we should come across some Christmas decor as well. We're gonna enter Diagon now, see the Christmas decor. And it looks like we have a lot of it going on.
Go ahead, go see.
There are wreaths everywhere. Dark wreath there. It's a very gloomy day out too. You can see all the different wreaths here for Christmas. And the dragon itself is decorated as well. Some more wreaths down here. A lot of Christmas. Can't wait to see all this at night. there is a lot of decor over on this part of Diagon as well. Not much new in Diagon Alley except the Christmas decor. Looks really good though. As we exit, there are some more decorations over here by King's Cross, and that'll be it for the Harry Potter Christmas decor. This whole area looks super empty. All the Crypt TV props are now gone. Nothing to be found here. There's a lot of space to walk, and there wasn't during Horror Nights. It got very crowded. It looks super bare here. I'm not used to this at all. And this leads me to my second attraction closure. I'd like to talk about Curious George. It hasn't not reopened from COVID yet, so that one is closed. But then we have another attraction right behind me, Fast and the Furious. Is going to be closing for just a couple of days. In fact, it's closing from November 8th to November 11th for a quick refurbishment. The rumor is that this attraction is going to get a little update to the screen portion of the ride. They're going to try to make it better, so we'll have better attendance and more people will like the ride, because right now it's not doing too good. So we'll see. We'll ride it after the refurb and see if that's just the case. If I recall, usually there's wreaths that go on the Deep Builder stands for Christmas, so we will see those soon. And then if we go over by New York, which is this area of the park, there's not much going on with Christmas decorations yet. I think they were still taking down some Horror Nights props, and then we'll get the Christmas decorations. It looks like all the Horror Nights props are gone from Seek and Destroy. But yeah, we usually get a super tall tree over here and the tribute store, but I guess those are not up yet. The Christmas tree should start going up in a few days, and the tribute store will open in a few weeks, and there is a little bit of construction with the tribute store, and I'll show you that in a minute. Also, Mummy will be closing on January 7th for refurbishment that will last until the summer of 2022. And so you need to make sure you ride it before January 7th. It will not be permanently closing. It will be reopening just after a long time. They're supposed to retrack the ride, so they're going to take out the old track and put a new track in. They're going to put some other minor refurbishments as well. So make sure you ride it. This whole place is empty over here though, without the Horror Nights props. And as we're coming over here, it looks like the only update right now is the tribute store. It has a new frame here, so we should be seeing a new facade start to go up in the next week, and that should open very soon. The Christmas tree will be right over here, but it's not here yet. It's pretty empty. Before we leave this area, we're gonna get our other pass holder pin. If you go to the Mummy gift shop, they'll give you another pass holder pin. It's the same coffee cup one from last year or 2 years ago that came out, but a lot of people missed it. And since the attraction is gonna go into refurb, they're giving us a pin for all pass holders. So it's good if you missed out on this one, you can go and pick it up. And this is the button. We already got it last time, but they're giving it out again, so it doesn't hurt to get more. And you can pick it up at the Sahara Traders. There's a little bit of Monsters merchandise from Horror Nights in this store across some Transformers and the film vault. But there's not much to be found over here. So with all this being said, the Christmas decoration stuff, the Christmas event will start on November 13th and end on January 2nd. So it lasts from the 13th to January 2nd. It's a long time for Christmas celebration at the Universal Orlando Resort. And we have decor already starting to pop up around the park. So in just a couple weeks, we'll have the Christmas event. Now, there's a few other things I want to cover regarding that, including this over here. If you look down there, there's like a truss work structure going on right under Rip Red Rocket. You could probably see like stuff in a soundstage. There might be a walkthrough like last year. And then also on the big stage over here, we're gonna have performances again. We're gonna have Mannheim Steamroller. Mannheim Steamroller will only be performing for 4 nights during the Christmas celebration. So if you want to see them, make sure you visit on those days. It's on December 4th, 5th, 11th, and 12th. So make sure you're here on those nights if you want to see them. And also, I'm going to talk about this attraction. Shrek will be closing on January 10th, and it will be permanent. This thing has been open for a long time and it's going to be officially closing. The rumor is that it's going to get replaced with a Minion VillainCon walkthrough experience. So if you've seen the Minions movie, it's going to be like you're walking through the VillainCon. That's only going to be a temporary attraction. It's only going to be open for a little bit of time, and then it'll later get replaced by a better attraction to take its spot. And right now we are walking through what's left of the 30-year zone. It looks like only the Truss Structure is left in the 30th anniversary zone. This should be gone in the next few days. And there we go, there it is. And while we're talking about Christmas, let's talk about some of the other events that are going to be taking part of this Christmas celebration at Universal. On the way out of Universal, we're going to stop by the Blue Man Theater and tell you what's going to be over there this year. And on the way to Blue Man Group, we have more Horror Nights merchandise over here in the It's a Wrap store, so let's see what they have. So there's a different variety of merchandise here. They got some backpacks here, some more shirts like the Scare Zone ones. They got another set of those pins, 2 sets. Some of the merch is 50% off and some of it is not. So definitely just bring it up to the register and ask. And just like that, we are at the Blue Man Theater now, and we're not going to go down this way, but I'd like to talk about what's going to be in there in the next few months. So it is now officially confirmed that the Grinchmas Show is part of the Seuss area in Islands of Adventure for their Christmas show. It's going to take place in the Blue Man Group Theater. So it's going to have an official theater now with really good seating and a bigger stage for the Grinchmas Show. You're definitely going to want to check out the show this year. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be awesome. So in studios, they're going to have the Christmas parades nightly, and Santa Claus lights up the giant Christmas tree at the end of the parade. And then they're going to have the tribute store, which isn't open yet, but they're going to have Christmas merchandise there. Earl the Squirrel is going to be there. They're going to have some food that you can get in the tribute store. It's going to be pretty neat. Now in Islands of Adventure, there's a couple other things going on, like I just mentioned, the Grinchmas. They already have decorations in the park, so we'll go check those out. And then in the Wizarding World, they also have some celebrations going on. So let's go cover that. Right off the bat, it looks like there's some Christmas decor in the port of entry at Islands of Adventure. It's pretty neat. It's already decorated. I don't see any Horror Nights merchandise in the island store. And there's not many other Christmas decorations over here. There's a little bit over there, but that's always there all the time. The whole year it's there. But we're gonna keep looking around Islands. We're gonna head to the boutique store to look at the Horror Nights merchandise. And then we're gonna go see the Christmas decorations as well. And it looks like we have a pirate in the port of entry. Doing good, how are you?
Doing well. No complaints.
And as you can see, we have some Christmas trees and decorations as we enter Seuss Landing. Look at all that. That'll all be lit up at night. It's gonna be beautiful. All the decorations are nice. I do prefer Halloween Horror Nights, but it's so nice to see a change. It's sad to see Horror Nights go, but it'll come again next year. Looks like we got decorations all over the place. The wreaths here. We have some construction on the carousel, and it looks like the Seuss trolley as well. I thought it was just the carousel that's closed, but I guess they have the trolley closed too. It's just a quick refurbishment, and it should reopen soon. You can see construction walls all over the carousel. That should reopen soon. It's been down for refurbishment for a good amount of time already. Cat in the Hat sign, all decorated. The popcorn stand's all decorated. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish entrance is also decorated. Looks nice over here. Circus McGurkus entrance has decorations as well. And like I said, we're gonna have the Grinchmas Show, which is gonna be down here. That'll open with the Christmas festivities. And that will be in the Blue Man Group Theater. Here's the truss work for the Grinchmas Spectacular Show. The Truffula trees have decorations on them. Carousel, once again, it's closed. There's a lot of cool decor over here. Some characters out today.
Just want to spread that smell around a little bit.
Decorations everywhere. It's really nice. But it looks like the trolley is open. Maybe only one of the tracks are open, but I guess it's still open for the day. And here's all the other decor before we exit Seuss Landing. It looks like a lot of the lights are already lit, so they're ready to go. We're ahead of the game over here at Islands of Adventure. And we do have some Christmas type trees over here as you enter and exit into the Seuss Landing area. And next we have Poseidon's Fair to talk about. This thing should reopen in the next few weeks. It's been closed since before Halloween Horror Nights. It's had a pretty lengthy refurbishment. And they've been redoing some piping outside here. And they might have updated some of the screens in the show scenes. And they've just given it some nice updating. So that should reopen very soon. I would say maybe mid-December or even early or mid-November it will reopen. So I would say expect it to open anywhere from mid-November to December. It should open in that range hopefully. And now we have the boutique store over here. Some Halloween Horror Nights merchandise. Let's see if there's anything different over here than what we saw already in studios. There's a lot more candles and socks over here, a lot more pins, lanyard pouches, some shirts, the Monsters merchandise, Beetlejuice stuff. They have the prints are still over here.
These two know everything. I can see it in their eyes. So are the shirts 50% off or just...
We have some wall decor that's also half priced. Some more candles over here, and the candles are half priced. Some other random merchandise. I'm hoping this store stays open a little bit longer. I really like it, but I'm assuming it's gonna close soon. Package is currently down for a delay, but we weren't gonna ride it today anyways. We were just coming over here to look at the Christmas wreaths and decor in here. Now, Hogsmeade is typically decorated all year round. So they do add some extra decorations in here just to give it that extra pop during Christmas time. There's a bunch of wreaths on all the buildings, but it's pretty basic decorations that are here every year. And if you look over here, we have another Christmas tree down there and down there bordering the stage. And this will have the projection show at night, and they're gonna have a Christmas one. That'll be pretty cool to see. Then we're gonna head around the rest of the park and see what else is going on. Veloce Coaster is an hour wait right now. We won't be riding today, but we will be back hopefully next week or two. And we'll be riding. We're limited on time today. There's not much else to cover over here. No Christmas decorations that I've seen recently. Over here is the store where you can buy you can pick up your pass holder pins. They are free. You don't buy them. But yeah, I got them in the other park at the pass holder lounge. The only issue is that's only open from 11 to 4. This one's open from park opening to park closed in Islands of Adventure. So you can get your pass holder pin and magnet here. I don't see much going on in the Marvel area, but it's very dead over here. Very short waits. It's very dead around most of the park. So if you want to get on rides, come on the weekdays. And the next few weeks should be quiet until the Christmas festivities do begin. It looks like the Hulk's actually delayed. They are now sending the car down. It's on the brake run. The last update in the Marvel area is the Doctor Doom Fear Fall. It has been open this whole time, but recently the tops were missing. And they did come back, the repaint, and most of the tower is black now. It's not a nice day out, so it's hard to see it, but they have been refurbished and the ride is still open. So that'll be it for me today from Universal Orlando. Just a quick trip to go over all the news and updates since we haven't been to the normal parks in a fat minute. So we were back here, checked out all the Christmas setup. We'll be back next week, do some more rides. We'll check out more of the Christmas updates because they are starting to set up the event. We do have some Horror Nights videos. We were at Horror Nights 16 times this year. So we have a ton of videos up. Definitely check all those out. We were at some other haunts as well. But we will definitely be back next week. So stay tuned and follow me on social media on Twitter at Ethan Hershaft and on Instagram at Florida Theme Park Pics. Stay tuned for the next one.